Watching out for you on air, online, on the go. This is 24-Hour News 8.
Looking live at Washington, D.C., the deadlock is broken, at least for now. A deal to increase the nation's debt ceiling and cut spending has passed the U.S. House. The Senate still has to pass it before it goes to the president. 24-Hour News 8's Tony Tagliavia is watching details from Washington for us tonight. He joins us from the live desk. Tony?
Good evening, Sue. 174 Republicans in the House, 95 Democrats in the House voted yes on a bill many characterized as less than ideal.
But default for the United States of America is not an option.
It's not perfect, but it takes us down that first step to start getting out of this.
After a lot of struggle, the House's top Republican and Democratic leaders swung behind this bill, ratifying a deal sealed Sunday night with a phone call between House Speaker John Boehner and President Barack Obama. This measure would cut federal spending by at least $2.1 trillion over a decade, possibly considerably more. It wouldn't increase taxes. The U.S. debt limit would rise by at least $2.1 trillion going through the 2012 elections. Now, a final Senate sign-off on this measure is set for tomorrow. The Associated Press says passage is virtually assured. The president has said he'll sign it. Many Republicans contended this bill would cut too little from federal spending. Many Democrats say it cuts too much. Now, of course, without a deal in place by the end of the day tomorrow, the Treasury says it would run out of cash to pay all of its bills. Administration officials say a default would severely damage the economy. So this deal is done. A default now appears very unlikely. The leaders pushing this also, though, are hoping that it means the U.S. credit rating will not be downgraded. But some critics say the deal isn't strong enough and that credit downgrade could still happen. If the U.S. credit rating is downgraded, it could mean the federal government pays more to borrow money, local governments pay more to borrow money, and you and I pay more to borrow money. That's something we'll be watching from the fallout of all this. We'll also be watching that vote tomorrow. At the live desk, Tony Tagliavia, 24-Hour News 8.
Tony, thank you. Michigan's members of Congress were, of course, part of the vote this evening, and here's how the congressmen who represent portions of West Michigan voted. All of them voted yes, except for one. Republican Congressman Justin Amash, often affiliated with the Tea Party, voted no. Amash issued a statement after the vote saying, quoting here, "I cannot in good conscience vote for so little reform when so much is at stake."